Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Buratai GOCs meeting over Endsars protests. Finally. Nigeria, military personnel have said they have nothing to do with the Endsars protests, that they were not the ones who shot at the people, blah, blah, blah. But right now, as investigation is going on, guess what? They are having an emergency meeting to discuss the matter with relations to Endsars protests and what really happened, who gave that command, who asked the police to go to Lekki toll gates, who gave the order, and who were those that shot. Nobody has been able to answer that golden question. That is $1 million question right now as we speak. They're having an emergency meeting on how better way to cover up their tracks. You know, one NHA, one of the military personnel, he said all the pictures you saw, all the videos were all Photoshop. And we're just wondering, like, seriously, is this happening? Are you being very serious here? Because the truth of the matter is, every one of them who is covering up evil atrocity going on in the society will have to dance to the tune of the music at some point. They will have to face what they are turning on. So they are having this emergency meeting. Like we said, maybe a better and a proper way to cover up the whole incident. So this is what is going on. Let's get straight into the news and hear what this emergency meeting is all about. The hierarchy of the Nigerian Army, including the Chief of Staff, Army Staff, Lieutenant General Takwa, General Office Commander, GOC of the Division and Operation Commands, are brainstorming on the threat to national security by the Endsars protest and what really happened at the Lekki toll gates. Shortly after the meeting, which was held at the Army Defense Room at the Defense Headquarters, went into closed section. The Army sections named on a named international organization for threatening military officials with travel ban over alleged violation of human rights. They said they've gotten notification from international communities that they will be served with travel ban, all the military top officials. They disclosed the conference will discuss operational and current security issues in the country. According to him, criminal elements are threatening us with travel ban, but we are not worried because we must remain in the country to make it better. The first time I traveled outside this country, I was about 50 years and a general, so I don't mind if I live the rest of my life in Nigeria, replied the Chief of the Army Staff. It's okay if they give us a travel ban. I will be here to make sure that Nigeria becomes a better place. So this is the military saying that they've gotten information and letter from international community. They did not say which of the countries specifically. It has already issued and is telling them that all their top military officials will be given travel ban. He said he's not bothered about that because the first time he traveled out of this country, he was already 50 and then already a general that is going to stay in Nigeria and make it better. Did you hear the response and the reply? And this is coming with regards to what happened at Lekki. And so international community, to start with, said all military top personnel will be given a travel ban. And they've said, you know what, we are not bothered. Can you imagine? So if you are not bothered, how do you intend to stay on the side of the law on rightness? All you are saying is you are ready to call their bluff. If they will say it's travel ban, you are happy, you will stay in the country. Nobody says you should not stay in the country. Nobody says you should not stay in the country. All they are crying out for and all they are talking about is for lawful and orderliness in the country so that there is rule of law. Things are done decently and in order, and Nigeria can move forward as a nation. But what are you saying? That they are threatening you with visa ban, and so you are not bothered. Shame. Shame on you and shame again. That is what the chief of army is saying, that he cannot be bothered. That the first time he traveled out of Nigeria, he was already 50 years old. Ah, oh, I mean, can this country really be better? Can we, I really need to know, I really need to hear your thoughts and your view. Did you see their perspective, how they feel, what they feel about what is going on? That they can't be bothered. They don't care what happens. So the first time he traveled out of this country was 50 years ago. So they are having an emergency meeting. And after the emergency meeting, he came out, the chief of the armed forces came out and said, yeah, they've gotten a notification from international community saying that every top official will be given a travel ban, that they cannot be bothered. There is no need, that after all, they are here to secure Nigeria. He's not going anywhere. He's not traveling anywhere. So is that the attitude? Is that the attitude a chief of army should have? What is the reason why you have this discussion? What's the reason why this was discussed at all? What is the reason why you are being issued travel ban? I think the international community should not just, should not just give them the travel ban, but it will be unfair. It will be very unfair. What I was about to say would be very unfair. To say because of the sin of a father, the child should suffer. That child has nothing to do with the sin of the father. It was the father who committed his sin. And as such, no child should suffer for what the father has done. If not, what I wanted to say was quite different. What I wanted to say was quite like, did you hear the response? He said there is no need, that the international community can keep their visas. The first time he ever traveled out of this country, he was 50 years old. So they got a notification notifying them that they will be giving them travel ban. They will not be able to travel outside Nigeria. He said that's fine by him as a result of all that happened in Lekki. And this man there says that's fine. He's got no problem with it. He's got no problem with it. That the first time he traveled, he was already 50. So where is he going to? He's going to stay in the country, and after all, he's here to make it better. Can you see the? I'm not so bothered about whether they are giving travel ban or not. But can you see the attitude, the response, the mindset? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It's a shame to really describe things that go on in this country. And now people take laws into their hands because they feel that they have something to say, and they can't be bothered. So they continue, and they have the backing of the people of Buhari, so-called Buhari. So whatever happens, it is what it is for them. Guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.